So now we saying that if I diss you on the, because we mixing it up. If I diss you on the record,
mix it up because hip hop is the new meaning for I need therapy.
True.
My thing is, Kanye West needs therapy. 50 Cent needs therapy. I don't care if you agree with the rationale. And 50-50, he's going to stand in it. He's going to stand strong in it.
He is.
But to see my new shows or whatever the is being said, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. I think niggas need help. We ain't even got to get to somebody dying. I thought him saying to Lil Meech, somebody who you acted like you cared about, somebody who you showed up for, was playing the mentor role for, now whatever's going on with the show or Big Meech or yada, yada, yada. What show, little nigga? Kick rock. Like, to be able to turn so cold.
But why you say acted?
Urban Artificial Intelligence, strategic thinking media platform. 50 just went viral. He obviously been in the news for the Big Meech situation, BMF, Lil Meech. Recently, he back trolling, man. He back doing what he do, going to Joe Budden, trolling Joe Budden over some comments that Joe Budden made about 50 Cent needed therapy, which I personally think wasn't that bad, man. These comments that Joe Budden made, it wasn't that bad. Go check it out on the Joe Budden podcast. The Joe Budden podcast has been mentioned a lot lately in the whole hip-hop universe, man. Something that Joe Budden is doing, and I'm going to get into that a little bit deeper later in this video. Joe Budden is moving strategically with his podcast. He's engaging with certain artists, and we seeing him go viral. We seeing him on the blogs, on social media a lot lately. But 50 got some different kind of smoke for Joe, man. Now, 50 recently went in on Joe Budden. He posted some AI pictures of Joe and his lewdness incident. It was some AI generated pictures, man. He just going crazy on Joe Budden. We see Drake in the comments. All of this is strategic. We seen 50 and Drake hanging out during the beef. So we assuming 50 chose Drake's side. Obviously, Drake doesn't like Joe Budden either. So he liking some of the pictures that 50 posts. This is just classic 50. 50 being a strategic troll, y'all. He not doing this for no reason. He wants to engage Joe Budden for some reason. Now, I want y'all to get in the comments. I remember them going back and forth in the past, minor social media things. I think it was some stuff in 2015 or 16 maybe, but what is the real issue between these two? It's always been a weird tension between 50 and Joe Budden. Get in the comments and let me know, is there some type of event that I'm missing? Because besides the different alliances that these two have, I don't really understand why the beef is this deep. Besides the fact that Joe is cool with Irv, he rock with Def Jam. So maybe 50 see him as the enemy because of his relationship with Irv Gotti. I don't know. But if it's another encounter that they had, or if it's another situation that went on between them that I don't know about, y'all get in the comments and let me know. This is going to lead to a feud that other people are going to jump in. Other people are going to be connected to this. Like I mentioned before, Drake is already liking pictures, and people is just going to have to start picking sides. Anybody who cool with Joe Budden, 50 is going to go at. This is going to be one of the premier rivalries with a hip-hop artist and a podcaster. Joe Budden has figured out a way to get under people's skin like nobody else. It seems like rappers reply to him more than any other media outlet. When you talk about Charlemagne, Ebro, guys like that, they don't get the direct responses that Joe Budden is getting. Maybe it's because Joe Budden was an artist in the past. I'm not sure. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about Joe Budden attracting this type of attention, this type of intensity from other artists, from active artists. Now, we know 50 might not be the hottest music-wise, but 50 is very active in the culture with the BMF show, everything that's going on with that situation. We see him on social media all the time. So what is it that Joe Budden is doing that's making rappers specifically want to answer back to him and get enthralled in beef with him? Because a lot of people voiced their opinion about this. A lot of people were saying 50 went too far. He shouldn't be speaking on somebody that's not here. He shouldn't have been speaking on Irv. We seen him talking about he was smoking an Irv pack or whatever, or he wanted Irv to be around to see his new shows. R.I.P. to Irv, man. Rest in peace to him. But a lot of people saying that 50 went too far. A lot of people was posting that, making vlogs about it, making videos about it. Well-known vlogs, well-known people. But we see 50 respond back to Joe Budden, and he absolutely went in. The way he responded is letting me know 50 want Joe to respond. 50 want just to be a back and forth thing. He don't want Joe to not say anything. He want Joe to respond. I don't know the 100% angle of this. All right, I'm trying to look at all the things. If y'all know, y'all get in the comments and let me know. Does 50 Cent just want to be engaged with Joe in a heated rivalry and then heated back and forth? Or does he really not like Joe? Is this something deeper? Y'all get in the comments and let me know. How do y'all think Joe Budden will address this? How do y'all think Joe Budden should address this? Should he crash out? Should he go all the way in? Or should he keep it as a back and forth chess match? I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know. And I want y'all to let me know this too. What about the other people on the Joe Budden podcast? Because let's be real. This is where Joe Budden is going to address 50 Cent. All right. When he see these images that 50 Cent posted, which he did, he was actually in the comments. He put a whole bunch of smiley faces. When he see this and he decides to respond, that's going to be the platform. He's not going to post nothing on Instagram about it. Even if he does, he's going to address it on his show with his co-host. Are his co-hosts off limits? Is Queen's Flip off limits? Is Queen's Flip going to have to pick a side between 50 and Joe? What about Melissa Ford? What about Ice Ish? What about all the other alliances to this Joe Budden podcast? Are they off limits? I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know. Ice and Ish don't really speak on 50 to that extent. Now, Queen's Flip and Joe do, but Ice and Ish don't. If I'm 50, what do y'all think? Should Ice, Ish, Melissa Ford, should they be off limits? Or should anybody on the Joe Budden podcast be able to get whatever wrath 50 conjure up? I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know. This is crazy though, man. 50 and Joe Budden. I think this is going to be one of the more entertaining beats, one of the more legendary podcast rapper rivalries, y'all. This is where we at, man. I told y'all about Power Wars a long time ago. I seen that being a promotion for rap, a promotion for everybody, really. Anybody who get in the back and forth with a podcaster, they gonna get a lot of new attention. All right, and not saying that 50 Cent needs attention, but this is something that 50 Cent does. He uses trolling online strategically to stay in the media spotlight, man. But y'all get in the comments and let me know, did 50 Cent go too hard on Joe, bringing up his lewdness case, and how is Joe Budden gonna respond to this, man? Urban Artificial Intelligence, strategic thinking media platform. I'm gonna see y'all on the next episode. Peace.